So Altamont began in October of 2006. It was basically a brainchild of Andrew Reynolds and myself. Andrew could have rode for anybody at the time, and looking around at the industry, he was like, I don't want to ride for any of the companies that exist at the moment, which basically kind of led to the question, well then, what's wrong with them, and is there something that we can create that skaters can be proud to endorse, that you could be proud to ride for? And that's kind of like where Altamont came from.
I've just been riding for America and with Soltec for quite a while, and was really interested in designing clothes, and everybody that I was skating with and hanging around kind of had a style of their own, you know, that looked a little bit different from everybody else. I mean, I've always drawn a little bit. So say I have a design for a jacket, I'll kind of draw it out on paper and then bring it to Seisha, and then she'll like put it all together in Photoshop or Illustrator or whatever she uses, and then I start going, no, change that, no, not that, not that, not that, not that, until it's really plain, basically. That's what it usually ends up being like.
He's a huge component of Altamont and what it's about. You know, it's basically his brainchild. The team are people he chooses. He's obviously kind of like the marquee pro on the team, so he's skating as well. And in addition to everything else, you know, he pretty much designs half the line every season, and the stuff he doesn't design, he has input on. He's a huge player in this brand and what it's evolved into since we started 3 years ago.
I've always looked up to guys who like look different, you know what I mean? Like, I mean, it's changing constantly, you know what I mean? Always, but like when Penny came out, he like had his own certain thing about him, you know, like long hair and just baggy jeans and sweaters. He just looked really cool, you know? So you could look like that, or you could look like Slash looks like some sort of like, on a hippie straight out of Woodstock or something, you know? So it's like, if you're the type of person who's just good on a board and probably just wears like basic skate uniform, you know, you probably might not fit on Altamont, you know?
Since the very beginning, Foss has had a huge influence on the kind of the aesthetic look and feel of Altamont, and really he's driven mainly by what he calls Brazilian skate park graffiti aesthetic style. So basic, crappy, kind of hand scrawled lettering style, and I don't know, he brings a lot to the table for Altamont. In addition to Andrew and our seasonal contributors.
All the other collaborations are just sort of, you know, gathered from like what the whole team and the design department and everybody that's involved is into, you know?
We also invite contributions from our friends and from people we look up to and admire, and they may or may not be skaters. People who are doing something creative and something different, with the ultimate goal being we want to inspire our audience to kind of pursue whatever it is that they're passionate about, whether it's a musician or an artist or a skater. These are people that are following their own path, and we like to really tell their stories, hopefully to inspire our audience to let them know they can do the same. If there's something that they're passionate or care about, go for it.
I like this, you know? I like these jeans that look like worn-in jeans I've been skating in, and I like this flannel. It's a plain flannel with no pattern, because everybody on the block has flannel now. So like maybe try to go like one step ahead and like do something like, all right, everybody was wearing flannel jacket, but I can wear it and it's all Altamont, which is a new thing for me. I wear the clothes from Altamont. It's like absurd, you know what I mean? So that to me means we're doing a really, really good job, you know? It's pretty much got everything like a good brand, like I look at like good skaters and cool shit for sale, and that's it, you know? Make stuff that's skatable and that lasts a long time.